Cheeky vodka with coco. What's her name? I think Coco. Fuck with her cause she loco. Mixed up on Dunaloso.
Hi guys, it's Kels here again. So today, you guys, I'm coming to you with another story time. It's one of my little Tinder date story times. You know me and these dates. It's always a madness and you guys seem to love them so much, so why not come with another one, right? Alright, so if you want to hear the drama of my life, continue watching, you guys, because it's a bit juicy, okay? So before I start with the video, I wanted to introduce you guys to a company that I'm working with called Ana Luisa. They're a really good jewelry brand. I'm wearing their stuff today. Amazing quality, you guys, like so good. So I'm wearing the earrings, really tiny, so you can wear it as a nose ring as well, and that's what I've done today. I sort of like, you know, mixed it up a little bit. So I'm wearing it on my nose and one in my ear. And also I'm wearing the necklaces. So these necklaces are sold separately, but I've decided to layer them and they work so well together. You'd have to buy them separately though, but layering is just, you know, the thing right now, and their jewelry are so good for that. They come in really cute packaging as well, you guys. Like, the material, the packaging is made out of cloth, a really nice thick, you know, cloth, and it just says Ana Luisa on there on the bottom bit. So it looks like that, and each necklace came in like separate packs. This one still has one of the necklaces that they've sent me because it's so tiny and cute. I didn't want to mess it up as yet because my nails are so long, you guys, like I have to be really careful, and this is really tiny. So I thought, you know, let me just leave it here until I take my nails off and I can, like, you know, manage it a little bit better. So yeah, I'll leave all of Ana Luisa's details in the description box for you guys, so you guys can, you know, check them out. I highly recommend the company as well. I won't come on here and tell you guys anything about any products or any services that I've received that wasn't my thing. This is amazing quality and I highly recommend it. So get, you know, shopping. It's Christmas, why not? So yeah, let's get on to the video now, you guys. So this story time is about a time when I went on a Tinder date and it just went to shit. Like, I was so drunk, it just went to shit. So it was one night. Obviously the person I was speaking to him for a while, we planned a little date, and so first of all he wanted to take me out, but it was like kind of short notice. Like, you tell me today and expect me to come out with him tomorrow, and for me it doesn't really work like that. You have to plan stuff with me. I agreed to go, but it wasn't like cemented. Like, I like to know what time I'm going somewhere. I need to know where. I need to know all the details before I, you know, get my hair done, makeup done and all that stuff. Like, I don't play that. So he didn't tell me all the details, and on the day he was like, okay, cool, short notice sort of thing. I was like, nah, I'm not. We have to reschedule. I can't do today. I've got other things to do, honey. So we've cancelled that date, and then he properly booked it for the day after or something close to that, or the weekend. I can't quite remember, but I knew this time he proper planned it. So yeah, the second time around it was properly planned, and well, sort of, because did he? Yeah, it was planned. So he wanted to take me out to a place close, like he lives pretty close to my house, and he wanted to go like somewhere like really close as well. So the place is like 5 minutes or even that, even less from my house, and he lives sort of the same distance from my house as well. I've never met this guy before, I've never seen him before and all that stuff. Like, we spoke on the phone, we messaged, all that stuff, but we never met before. So he decided to take me to some like market. Is it a market? Something, it looks like a market to me. They sell like beer and food and wine and stuff in there. I've always been past it and it's always really packed. And yeah, so I thought, okay, cool, let me just go. It's something chilled anyway, so let me go. Normally for me in dates, it's gotta be cute, it's gotta be fancy, it's gotta be Instagrammable. Like, the place that we go to has to be good enough to, you know, take cute pictures. Otherwise, like, what is this? So I googled what the place looked like inside. It wasn't my vibe. So I was just like, okay, cool. Let me just dress casual. So I put some really cute leggings on. I wore those to the gym, but they're still cute enough to wear out. And I wore like a turtleneck, tucked it in, some cute boots and a jacket. So I went looking like, even though I'm wearing casual clothes, I'm there looking like a snack and a half, honey. He said 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, but he didn't say he was getting ready. He didn't say I'm on my way, all of this stuff, because he was at work. So the time came and he's just like, where are you? I'm just like, well, you didn't tell me that you're making your way. He was like, oh my God. So I was like, alright, cool. So I had to like rush, and I was already ready, but I had to rush to go. And obviously I'm wearing heels, so I didn't want to like, you know, fall. So I just booked a cab for 5 minutes journey. In a cab it's like 2 minutes. So took the cab, got there. I texted him, said, look, I'm outside. He's like, you should come in. So I'm walking in blind, like, what is this? Yeah, so I'm walking in, obviously I don't know where I'm going, so I'm walking in, trying to look around for him, and I spotted him. He said hello, and I came over. Went, and we said our hellos and whatever, kissed on the cheek and stuff, and then we walked in. He wanted to, he was like, oh, do you want to sit outside or do you want to go in? I was like, inside please, because it's fucking cold. So we went in, we sat down. He was like, okay, what do you want to drink? Let's get some wine. I was like, well, I don't know what sort of wine. Like, I don't know nothing about wine. Just give me some champagne and that's me. But he went and got red wine. So this is where the drama comes in now. Well, part of the drama. There was a guy, which is clearly gay, that was serving the wine. He came over. The guy went over to him. My guy went over to him, and he was ordering the drinks and stuff. When he came back, he was like super excited, talking to me about the guy. I'm just like, okay. He's saying the guy is Spanish or so. I don't know. He was talking nonsense. I was just like, okay, whatever. But the guy was gay. Basically, them two were flirting, and we were like making a little bit of a joke of it. And I'm like, oh, he's your man and whatever. He's like, oh no, he's my lover. I'm just like, okay. That kind of threw me off a little bit, because I'm just like, mate, what are you? Are you even straight? So he ordered the wine. We sat down. We're drinking, talking. He was like teaching me Spanish, because he is Spanish. He was teaching me Spanish and stuff, and we were talking about the only bit of Spanish that I know is from Dora, the stuff that Dora says. And it was hilarious. But then he kept like talking to the guy, the server guy, because we were sitting like right in front of where the guy was. And that just I didn't like it. But I didn't say anything about it, because it ain't my business, honey. I'm just here for the vibes, and then I'm gone. So we're drinking and whatever. I started to get tipsy, because you guys know my limit is 2 glasses. I went way over that. We drank like was it 1 or 2 bottles? I can't remember if it was 1 full bottle at the bar or 2. Well, we finished that red wine, and it was time to go, because the place was like closing down. First he went to the toilet. I was sitting there, and he came back, and then he tried to like call the guy to ask him like, what time is it, or what time does the place close? And the guy saw that he was with me, so he suddenly got an attitude, because my guy is with me and he clearly likes my guy. In my head I'm just like, you two can crack on, like, it is not my business, honey. Like, why are you giving me attitude? So he looked around and he's like, I don't know the time. And then he just bounced himself back to the bar. I was like, okay, that was weird, but alright. So, time to go now. And I walked in front of him, and he was all the way behind. I think he went back to the guy to tell him goodbye or whatever they were doing, exchange number or whatever. I don't know what happened behind me, because I didn't look. I just knew he wasn't behind me when I walked off. So I was just like, I was like, oh, did you go to say goodbye to your man? And he said, oh yeah. I'm just like, Okay. So I don't know if he gave him his number or whatever at that point. Then he went back to the toilet. So I'm just like, something ain't adding up here. But I didn't care because I wasn't feeling him anyways. Like, he wasn't my type. And that's the thing, like, when I go on a date and I clock that, rah, this is just not gonna be a thing, I'm just there for the vibes after that, because I know it's not gonna be anything long-term or romantic or anything like that. So because he lived like close to my house, he was just like, oh, what are you doing now? Like, the place is closed and it's like really early. What are you doing? Do you want to come down to my house? His house was like literally close to mine. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But before I went, obviously I knew I was getting a bit tipsy. I could feel it in my bones. I was like, look, it's not gonna be like, don't try anything. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. Any of that. No. Because first of all, in my head, I'm not attracted to you anyways. And if I get drunk, I don't want to like regret what happens the next day. No, don't try anything. Please do not try anything. He's like, yeah, no, sure. Like, no, I will never do that. All these stuff. I'm like, okay. So I went to his house. He got a bottle of wine again, a bottle of wine again, red wine again. Listen, I'm never, ever having red wine again. Like, literally, at that point, I was just like, I'm never drinking again. But obviously, I still did. But literally, I will never have red wine again. Why am I leaking? But yeah, so he popped a bottle of wine. We were like singing and dancing to music. He was playing music. It was a good vibe, but not a romantical vibe. I was just like, it's just a friend thing. Then drinking, we're talking, all that stuff. He wanted to teach me salsa. Is it salsa? Yeah, I think it was salsa. So he was teaching me that. It was a good vibe. Then I was going, I could feel myself getting weak. I could feel myself like staggering. I don't know what's going on around me. It was a mess. I've never been fully drunk before, but I think this is what it will feel like. So I was just like, look, I don't feel good. Let me just have some. I was gonna order something off like Uber Eats or Deliveroo or something. He's like, no, don't order nothing. I'll make you something. I was like, oh, you cook? Okay, cool. So he was in the kitchen doing up something. I don't know what he was making, but I could see smoke. And then he made me, I think it was grilled cheese. He warmed the cheese and it got really stringy, and he had like a tortilla and jam. It's the weirdest thing ever. Jam, cheese, and chorizo meat. You know, like the cold meat that they do, and you can put it on top of pizza and stuff. You can have it raw and whatever. You had loads of those meats, so we was wrapping up. So it was tortilla, whatever, however you say that, meat, cheese, and jam, you guys. Sweet jam. Weirdest combination ever, but it slapped. It was so good. But maybe it's because I was like, one, hungry and drunk. So it just tasted extra good. Like, it was good. So I ate that and I still felt it was, I was getting drunker by the second. He kept giving me wine though. I'm like, look, I'm getting drunk, like, no more wine. He's like, no, just, you know, just keep drinking. I was like, how do you feel? Are you like sober? He said, yeah, I feel fine. I was like, something ain't right. So I was out of it at this point. The food ain't making me feel better. I'm still drinking and still like, I just don't feel good. So I was like, oh look, I need to sleep or something because I don't feel good. He's like, yeah, you can sleep here and then you can like leave in the morning, whatever. I was just like, I don't feel good. But I was just like, look, I am gonna sleep here. My clothes stays on. Do not try anything, please, because at this point I'm drunk talking, because I don't want to like go and then I freaking end up in the middle of the road or something, because literally I was gone. Then went to the toilet, went to lay down first, then I thought, oh, let me go to the toilet. Went to the toilet, came back out. Please tell me why my man is got nothing on. He's got his boxers on, but why are you, I'm sorry, but where's your clothes? What is this? I was like, okay. So I laid down, I messaged my friend, I was like, I'm drunk, I don't know what's going on. I'm at some guy's house. I sent her the location, I sent her his contact details. If anything happens, this is where I'm at and this is who killed me off. She's like, no, look, go home, Kalisha. I don't want you there, just go home. I was like, I can't. I even have the voice note somewhere in my phone. Go home, she said. And I was just like, no, I'm just gonna sleep when I'm gonna wake up in the morning. Oh God. When I wake up in the morning and I go home. She's like, okay, cool, well, let me know what happens. Make sure you message me as soon as you wake up, all this stuff. Tell him to go get you some coffee. Nothing in it, just coffee. I was like, okay, cool. So I told him, can you get me some coffee, please? He made me some coffee. It was so bitter. Oh, I couldn't drink that. But I guess he put nothing in there. So it was literally just coffee. So yeah, I was just like, no. I laid down for a second and I thought, you know what? I don't want to wake up and something happens to me. So let me just feel comfortable in my own home. So I went and I booked a cab quickly. The cab came in like a minute or two. I was like, yep, that's me. I'm heading out, because in my head, something just didn't sit right to me. The fact that you're naked and I'm fully dressed, going to bed, like, why? At least put a shirt on, mate. Like, what? Why are you naked? I already explained to you, nothing's gonna happen because, like, I'm not feeling you like that anyways. And first of all, this is the first date, so you have zero chance of getting me in bed. Like, no. I'm here to sleep and sleep only, and in the morning, I'm gone. But he was not dressed, so I thought, you know, let me book the cab quickly and I'm out of here. 2 minutes. I didn't even put my shoes on, you guys. I grabbed my shoes, grabbed my jacket, and was like, peace out, I'm gone. He was like, wait, what's happening? Like, why are you leaving? Like, why, what? He was confused because I booked it so quick and I was like grabbing everything and I'm gone. My handbag, my jacket, my shoes in my hand, gone. I was gone. So when I went outside, I couldn't find the driver anywhere. I'm like, what the hell? I'm still texting my friend like, okay, I've left now. And she's like, yes, good, go home. Let me know when you get home. Let me know when you're safe. I couldn't find the driver, so I called the driver. I was like, please don't, you know these cab drivers, they like to cancel. And it's cold, my feet is cold, and I'm standing outside. I was like, look, I'm close to this shop. Please come and get me. I'm really drunk. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to get home safe. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll meet you there. So we drove up and I saw the number plate. I was like, yes. I jumped in. I was like, thank you so much for picking me up. I was just so grateful to him. Like, I left him a 5-star rating. I left a comment for him. Like, I didn't tip him though, but I should have. But he was an amazing driver, and I feel like these Uber drivers, they shouldn't cancel so much, because I was in a predicament there and I needed help. So he got me home. I don't know how I got upstairs. I don't know how my clothes got off, but I was in bed and I messaged my friend. I said, I'm home, and she was sending me voice notes and stuff. I was like, yeah, I can't even finish this conversation. I'm all out. And then that's it. I can't remember anything else. In the morning, you guys, when I got up, oh, my bag was on the floor at the door. My jacket was on the floor, my knickers, everything was on the floor. I was like, how did my wig even get off my head? My wig was on the floor and it was glued down, mate. Like, and in the morning, it was on the floor like everything else. I was like, wow, what a night. But do you know what? I'm glad I got home safe. I'm glad I didn't stay at his house, because God knows what he would have done, and I probably wouldn't have remembered anything that happened. So I'm just like, nah. And first of all, I don't even know if you're straight, and yeah, nah, this ain't happening, not a chance. And then the next morning, I thought, let me just block him. So I blocked him off WhatsApp, because like, I'm not feeling you anyways. So first of all, he sent a message saying, oh, you left in a hurry or something like that, in a rush. You left in a rush. I didn't even reply to him. I just blocked him, and then obviously he was still on my Instagram. I forgot that he was on my Instagram. And then couple days later, he sent me a message saying, oh, I was trying to message you on WhatsApp, but it didn't go through, all that stuff. I was like, yeah, because I blocked you. He's like, wait, why? What happened? I was like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. And he's like, okay, cool, I'll just leave you alone then. And I was like, yeah. I didn't even say yeah, I just left it. I just read it and left it because no. The fact that your clothes was off, you had motives, and I don't play them games. No. If a girl speaks to you and tells you like, this is not gonna happen, don't try anything, why is your clothes off? I'm so confused. What did you think was gonna happen? Nah, I just grabbed my stuff and dipped, okay? So let this be a lesson to you girls out there. Be very careful. If you think you're drunk enough, do not go to no one's yards. Get your stuff, go home. Whenever you're sober enough, then you can chat to them or whatever. But when you're drunk, no. And if a guy keeps telling you to go on drink dates, red flag, because I'm sorry, I eat food too. We have to, dinner and drinks, that's okay. But if you're gonna take me for drinks all the time, no. So, and it wasn't even like a really cute bar like the Mayfair bar or whatever. No, it was some market thing like that. I should have known. It was the first red flag, the places that you're taking me to. No. And he wasn't cute. Let me stop. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, anything, just leave it in the comment section down below and I'll surely get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram. See you later guys. Bye.